Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Yikakadash. Yahweh be in the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah be in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you're looking at this 4th of July situation, it's not some small thing. And you got the descendants of slaves, Native Americans, Hispanics. You got these individuals not understanding one key element of worship. See, in the ancient days, they would worship their gods on special days, on holy days. See, and that word holy means separate. That word holy is not talking about some kind of what you call it, a clean, being clean, being righteous. See, they see the word holy as being righteous. But that word holy don't mean righteous. It means separate, being sanctified, set apart. And so when you look at these celebrations, they're celebrated on a separate day. They're not celebrated every day. They don't celebrate these things every month. They don't celebrate these things according to the so-called season. When the season come in, then the celebration begin. No, it's on a holy day, a separate day from all other days. You had the nation of Israel, the ones that God gave His laws to. See, and His laws was that they was to worship Him on separate days. They had many separate days. They had holy days. The Feast of Tabernacle, the Feast of Dedication. See, and they would feast on these separate days. They would feast on these holy days, these special days. They would hold a feast to their God. So you got these 2/3 Negroes and Spanish and Native Americans in the land of their captivity, and they don't understand what a holy day is, what a holiday is. See, they think it's just, oh, I'm just doing this to hang out with the family and eat some food. I'm just doing this for the kids. See, they don't understand what this means in the spiritual realm. This is one of the biggest ways that you worship your God. See, through the holy days. And the so-called devil, the deceiver, the so-called white man who got them in captivity, he confused them with this religion that say you don't have to do the holy days in the Bible, but you can do His days. And He promote His holy days and His separate days. See? And that was one of the main reasons that He sent these dragons against us, these deceivers against us, to punish us, because He say, because you're not serving me with joy and gladness. You're not serving me with joy and gladness of the heart, with happiness. See, you want to go hang out with the heathen and participate in their God holy days. You want to participate in their God form of worship. That's how they was whoring to other gods. They was going to celebrate with them. When the Moabites came, the so-called Chinese women came, and they asked the Israelites, do y'all want to come hang out with us? We having a feast. See, we having a party over here. Come hang out at our feast and our party. And that was a feast to their God. So the Lord killed 23,000 Israelites that one day. And one of the guys went back to the camp with one of these Edomite Chinese women, and he put a spear. He sent somebody to put a spear through this man and the woman while they're in a teepee or whatever kind of living arrangement, to put both of them to death, so they can know you don't supposed to be dealing with these people's holy days. And so they put it under religion. So when you do delve in with these other nations, it has nothing to do with your people. See, now it's just a day. The Sabbath day. Every day is a Sabbath day. See, they don't understand what a Sabbath day. A Sabbath day means a day set apart. A day dedicated to the Lord. Where you don't do nothing. You don't even speak your own words. You're trying to speak what the Lord wants you to speak. And speak what the Lord spoke on his day. A separate day. Dedicated to God. That's why it was the feast of dedication. They was dedicating the temple back to the Lord. And see, that's what these people don't understand. Now, you got these presidents and these people who started the Declaration of Independence, who signed it. I forgot the name of them, but 2 of them died on July the 4th. God put them to death on July the 4th. See? Because what? Proverbs 29 and 26, every man's judgment is of the Lord. So when he placed judgment on these 2 Edomite dragons on the 4th of July, that was of the Lord. And they signed this declaration in July, on July the 4th, or it was put into play on July the 4th, and he put in play their death on that day. See, that's why it say in Proverbs 28 and 3, evil men do not understand the judgments of the Lord. See, evil men don't understand these things. But the Lord is not with these separate days of America. The Lord is not with these holy days of America. See, celebrating your slave master's victory over you and your people. See, most of his days is a celebration unto their nation. See, these celebrations was for specific nations who had specific gods, and their nation would worship their God on a separate day, on a holy day. See, even to this day, you got the Chinese and the Moabites, they have their own holy days to the dragon. See, and then you got the Hindus, they got their gods and religions, but it's really they got their gods and they got their holy days. And see, these Hispanics and Negroes, they don't understand that they are under oppression to their slave master, and they sitting around celebrating their oppression. That's why in Isaiah 30 it say they trust in oppression and perverseness. And in Jeremiah 17 and 5 it say, cursed be the man that trusts in man. So you trusting that these people just having a celebration when they celebrating your captivity. They celebrating their blessing, and their blessing was to put you into captivity. Genesis 27 and 40. See, you will put your twin brother Jacob and his children in captivity. You will get rulership over them. That will be your blessing. That's the blessing that their forefather cried for. Esau told Isaac in verse 38, bless me, even me also, my father. So the blessing was for Esau and his children. It was not for their slaves. It was not for Jacob and his children. It was a curse to Jacob. It was a curse to Jacob and his children for the nation of Israel. And so these people, this is why the Lord gonna have to use Esau as a sword. And that sword gonna come down upon the 2/3 right along with Esau. Just like Isaiah 34 and 5 say, that sword is gonna come down. And it's gonna come down on the 2/3 in that great tribulation. Yahweh, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, was talking about. It's gonna come down on them. Then you got the nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons is a part of that sword. The Edomites created the nuclear weapon. They put it together. They got power over it. The Russians, Edomites, and the United States, American Edomites. and they gonna battle. And in that battle, the 2/3 in these American Edomites, they gonna be punished and sacrificed to the Lord in a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See? And these individuals earning their situation. They around here barbecuing, buying food, taking the day off of work like it's a Sabbath day. They treating this day like it's a Sabbath day. The streets are empty. The grocery stores are full. People buying food, trying to prepare for this holy day of their captors, of their slave masters, of their oppressors, the king of Babylon. What's that? Isaiah 14:1 and 2. You see, them that put you in captivity, they gonna have to go back to your homeland and serve as handmaids and servants and build your kingdom. What's that? Isaiah 60. And so this is what these people don't understand, but they don't understand what is a holy day. And so that's why on these days, Christmas, birthdays, Halloween, you see mass death going about. You see mass shootings because the Most High, He is upset with these people. And He putting them to death because they're disobeying. The prophets told them, Jehovah's Wickedness told them their whole life. Because see, Jehovah's Wickedness was just a sect of Christians that was pretty much operating in Babylon and pretty much in the world, telling them that these holy days are wicked. And they was being told that way. So they know. It's not something that they don't know and they haven't been told, you see. And so now the true prophets stand up with the Spirit of the Lord telling them the same thing, and they still reject it, knowing what it means. They're not ignorant of the fact. They're ignorant to the fact that they believe in it, but they have knowledge that this is a wicked act, and that's why you see mass death. You see, 6 dead, 24 injured in the 4th of July, mass shooting. So I just want to bring that out. Doing transit, on my way to my captivity. All praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shabbat, Hashem, Kakadash. Love on to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.